And this is just a test for, well, for when we actually continue. I will be recording the actual game, but I will not be posting it as it goes through so that I do not reveal any secrets.
I guess only when it's over, right?
Yeah, when it's over or after each mode, yeah, I'd have to wait till it's over so I don't reveal any secrets. 'Cause if a living player lies or something, and someone watches the recording, it kind of,
Yeah.
it takes it away from it. At the end, you can look over it and see what was going on at the same time if you were confused, but that's all I can provide. I'm using the color white so I don't show anything, and let us begin. So I'll be starting it off in the morning period. And this is also where I'm going to reveal where the cafeteria is. Throughout the school, if anyone would like to guess, to do an investigation of the room to see if it's the cafeteria, they may move their token to the door.
We can just put it right
Against,
where whatever door.
like outside the door, you would figure the cafeteria would be at.
Um, I guess I'll try. Uh, I think it's this.
You assume it's that one? Does anyone else
Yeah.
have a guess at the same time? I'll
My first guess doesn't appear to have a door
then
at
choose
all.
choose one with a door. I would say do not go into the secret areas for a guess. Mainly because I can't see into most of them. And this beyond this door is locked.
So I guess one that's not locked.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 options. And all we have left is Toko. Tokens it. I moved them all up so you guys could find them.
So we're all just gonna guess this door.
If it is that room, it will be revealed.
It's the biggest room that is not locked
Mm,
or has a door.
well, it doesn't really look like a cafeteria.
That's because the chairs keep deleting themselves.
And it doesn't exactly need to entertain the typical hundreds of students. Only about a few dozen at most.
Do you not know the law of Hope's Peak? It only has a class. And I hope that's open enough for you guys to fit the tokens through.
Well, it's all auto res anyway, so
Oh
as long
yeah.
as we can tell.
So
Get
this
off
is the
the table. You're not supposed to be there. You're gonna get in trouble.
So that's where everyone will meet up in morning time. I will roll this sided dice for anyone that has low health. So if anyone I would roll the die and anyone who's below the health would gain, say 1 health to this morning if you're below 10.
Okay.
Not a lot, but it helps if you're well below 10. There's also a TV in this room if you didn't notice. Every room will have a TV. That needs one. And Monokuma is always watching.
I still like the TVs.
I am very proud of the TVs, to be honest. It's the one thing I did that wasn't using an already made asset. Other than the chairs, but the chairs delete themselves. So do the scanners.
Are they DLC chairs?
No. The item just deletes itself and reappears sometimes.
That
Oh, I've had that happen with doors sometimes.
Yeah, it's weird.
that
Tabletop
is
sim.
that is beyond odd.
I would give you guys a little bit of time to discuss. You guys could. I usually give it like a minute. I had planned for morning because it is a shorter period, but of course, since there's no information really to share at all, because
Yeah. I mean, we could just goof around, but I'm kind of not up for it right now.
yeah, I understand. That's why I was saying. I'm saying what morning would usually have as we go through.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to move all the tokens because we're going to have to move them out right after because there was no discussion. So yeah, usually this would be the cafeteria. You got the discussion. Some people have abilities they could use here. But of course, since it's a trial run, we will not be needing those at the time. Next would follow up free time, which I would at this point let you guys investigate more rooms. But since only less than half on tier, I will not do the investigation of rooms to try to keep a little bit of
Mystery?
keep a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's character individual rooms that you'd find about now. And I'm not going to say how many rooms are in this section. Those are the bathrooms, which should be obvious if you guys can see the scanners still. Those are what
I only see one scanner.
this one
Deja vu.
this one keeps deleting.
Oh, it could be that it's might be poking through into the secret area, maybe.
Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it might have been poking through into the secret area.
It's also
Secret
deleted
area.
itself on my side sometimes. Which doesn't help when it deletes. At least it's not too big of an item. So if it's ever you can't see it, it's still there.
There we go. I see it.
And
So question.
yes?
For the case of Chihiro, which does she use? Which do they use?
Which does their ID register as?
Yeah. I mean, I know it was like a thing in the games. Is it a thing here?
It is a thin heel for what you were asking.
Okay.
As well as I have them set up so it's a one person at a time bathroom.
Okay.
And I will every character will get to choose a time secretly to send to me where they would like to use the bathroom for the day, because everyone has to use the bathroom at some time during the day.
Oh, really?
What?
What happens if you don't?
You explode!
Well, the reason I'm doing that is because some people might need to use a shower in the washroom for a specific need of less blood.
Oh, but it's just a rule that at some point in the day you have to
Yeah.
like either go there to either like poop or shower or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tries to keep trying to get some minor stuff in there at the same time.
Yeah, I guess if you don't, then you get punished.
By loss of health.
Yeah.
You smell bad. You have been punished.
It'll only be a loss of like a d6 of health. It's not that bad.
Except for Toko. Toko never has to shower. That was a joke.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, low, low.
I totally wasn't thinking about it as you said that. So, that would be no. Maybe. You guys will never know if it's in the secret tab.
Yeah, we won't know.
Very basic. I also realized this deleted itself when I set it up earlier. There we go. As well as, I guess I should just end the video because you guys would have to. There's just a green field right there. It's grass, by the way. If I did anything detailed though, I don't think the table would load nicely for some people.
There's like baked in assets under like I forget which category it is, but it's under like the D&D template stuff. There might be some grass in there.
Let me just quickly check. It just has a stone floor.
No, there's like you can get a tree and maybe like put it down as like grass.
Yeah, I might add a tree then. Probably in this corner.
Yeah, you could put it down as like a bush or something.
Yeah, actually I did not think about shrinking that down as a bush, I'll be honest.
Or sinking it into the ground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yes, this would be where everyone meets up for free time.
So is this actually outside or is this just a room with grass in it?
It's gonna be outside. There's gonna be a glass roof. I'll just say there's a glass roof above it,
Oh, okay.
so it lets sunlight in.
Okay,
But
I got you.
But the walls are not climbable. I'll say that now. If you know what I mean.
Yeah,
It's not a room you're escaping through.
there is no escape.
Why would you want to escape, though? It's such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. There was a way out, of course. Everyone knows it. It's through motor.
Well, I don't know about that.
I didn't say it was the only way out. I said it was a way out. Because we know the success rate of that.
Let's
then-
see, about
I
0%.
want to see one game. I want to see one game where it happens, or it's like you're the killer and you're trying to get your kill, but you keep getting one upped.
I'll be honest,
And-
both of those thoughts have gone through my head for the one I'm making. Because I am working on one in the background. Very slowly.
What? One where you keep getting kill stealed?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Goes to shoot someone through the head, gets shot,
Where
and hit by someone else.
you don't even like you have to solve the murders and everything, but the entire like instead of free time, you're trying to plan your own, but then someone keeps stealing your kill or doing their own.
It's like, I'm gonna poison them at this time. It's like, they're not here. Where are they? Oh, they died. That is a... Don't know if it'd be as funny the second time, I'll be fair. But the first time, it would just be...
I don't know. It's just in every one, the protagonist has never done that.
They always make the protagonist the only one with evidence as well. Which I don't like. I wish someone would just throw down on the table, I found this. And you're just like, what the... But continuing on.
Yeah.
Kaede will not be
What
in this.
else?
For the free time event, you can choose how it will go. I'm just hiding Kaede because no one gets to free time with Kaede right now.
So first we gathered, and then now it's free time, right?
Yeah, there would be discussion, but of course since... Oh, I did not mean to do that.
I did it.
Then everyone falls from the ceiling onto the floor, including 2 mannequins or something.
It was me.
I added these might be characters that are possible to be the black and for this mode. I just didn't want to give them an identity.
I see.
And the only one who survived their fall, as evidenced by their standing up, is Kokichi.
And the female mannequin.
Can you say mannequin survives anything?
Well, if it's intact, yeah. If it's not broken and like Silent Hill.
So as an example, you guys could choose either each other or someone to spend free time with, and then choose an area. This foyer counts as an area, so does this.
So I have a question.
Yes.
So let's say that for free time, you can just investigate things, right?
Yeah, you can go around and investigate. You could also, this is what I would say, you could investigate rooms. You could also try to pick a lock to get into a room.
Is there any limit to how far I can move?
It's just a general, you can choose to do something for this entire period. I'm not gonna have movement as a restriction.
All right, so I could, for free time, I could go as far as I want
Yeah,
across the
you
board.
could go anywhere within the school. Because free time I have labeled as exactly how much time in total. Because I actually wrote it down. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. is free time. So it's a long period of time.
Okay.
I'm going to guess that the doors all to question mark, question mark, question mark will get figured out. How and labeled as such when they're
Yeah.
discovered and made public.
Well, yeah. Like, I can change these ones to... Actually, I'm not even going to attempt to spell that right now. I'll change those out. It's so it doesn't just say what it is, and so later on you can just refer to them what they are. But yeah, for theoretically, you can just choose an area to spend free time in. And if someone does choose the area where the murder might occur, you might get a hint. This staircase, though, is out of bounds for this one.
Okay.
It
so
usually would be,
so
but-
let's just say that I talked to Maki and I wanted to spend free time here with Maki.
I'm just moving some people out of the way. then you would, for A, you would get a free discussion period with them. To share either private information or just talk. It's really up to the characters what they want to share. The only
Uh-huh.
limitation is, of course, the secret tab for your character. You cannot.
Right.
Makes sense, really. You would see anyone coming through there, and I would notify the two of you, anyone that does anything that goes through there. And if two
How
groups,
would you notify us?
through the messages. It won't, both of you will get the
Is
same
that
message.
GM to me or?
Yeah, the GM to you.
Okay, so I just have to keep an eye on that
Yeah.
occasionally.
Yeah, just glancing over occasionally is probably... Or if you want, you can just check at the end to see if anything happened.
I don't know if there's that noise up there.
And it might just be non-suspicious, like two people might just be started here and went over there for free time or something. You could,
Okay.
of course, as I used for everyone's example, someone could be setting a goddamn spike trap in the middle of the foyer. It's like, it's...
But we wouldn't see that. We would just know that they were there.
Yeah, they were just standing there doing something. Alone. Which usually...
But would we also see it as in, like, their trophy just being there?
Yeah, I'll show you the trophy being there.
Okay.
For that instance. If they're walking by, I would say so, because I don't want to knock a bunch of stuff over as I do that.
Yeah.
And because then I would have to move a bunch of people around if there was more than one. But if they're starting though, then yeah, you'll get to see everyone. Almost anyone starting, except for in private rooms. So that will be kept only now. Stop trying to go in the secret room, Leo.
The room doesn't even have a door for probably a reason.
That's the reason. That's the reason I was saying don't go in there.
Standing on the walls probably won't do you much of anything.
I can climb on the walls and then go to the secret room.
That will be revealed eventually, to clarify. It's not just an empty space. It has relevance.
Oh, you're just putting people in places, for example.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was just moving some people around, for example.
You okay there, Kyoko?
I have these two separate.
I'm just gonna observe this.
Just pounding your head against the table.
Determined to eat the table.
I'm gonna say Kyoko chose the cafeteria. I think that's fair enough.
This table is mine. Nobody can touch it.
and clearly no one else will consume it.
This is also when people could theoretically use their abilities to do stuff, that's labeled for either just a period or free time.
Oh, so if we have something on our note card that we want to say now is when we do it, free time?
For the ones that, if it's labeled for any time, then yes, you could choose free time, afternoon, morning, any of them. If it specifically labels free time, again, yes.
Oh, okay.
This would be mainly the main time actions occur.
Okay.
But if you want to
I
just
think I
gain
get
a
it.
whole fragment, you can spend time with someone, as well as the bonus of being able to share information if you would want.
Yeah. I think I'm going to be using GM messages more than the note cards.
Yeah, I put the note cards in first, and I'm like, wait, if I just do GM messages, that'd be a lot easier to keep track of.
Yeah, I think it would.
And the reason I didn't do just private message is because they would constantly be moving. Up and down for the most recent message.
No, this really works because I can't even see the other channels. I
Yeah.
only see mine.
And it took me like 20 minutes to set up. And then another 30 minutes to fix.
Yeah.
So it really wasn't that long. So I've shown you all the public people you can see right now. Those are the people who have open free time. They're just in a public space. Except for Mario, she's
Okay.
doing something on the floor. She's messing with something. What it is, I'm not gonna say, but she is messing with something. slowly move this character. And to clarify, Kaede was not at any events today for the use of the
Okay.
later on information.
Okay. But if they're alive, they're gonna be there, right?
They should theoretically be there.
Okay.
And I would not have blood, by the way, because I just don't have... I don't have the deck
Stamps?
set up yet.
Oh, if you want, I can give you the image files for it.
That would be useful afterwards if you could.
Yeah, and then you could just import them as decals.
I guess I'll use this. So I'm just setting up the crime quickly, because I didn't want to have it set up beforehand.
Okay.
But I knew what I had to put in. It's only a few images. Okay, where's this happening? Okay, it's in an open area, that's okay. It's like, okay, just not in a secret area, because there is stuff that can move. I don't want something to come flying out, because it actually could sell out stuff.
They're
Kyoko,
doing-
I thought you were supposed to be like the cool and collected one.
This is the new cool thing.
Oh, it's like planking.
Oh, that can be seen. That flew out of the secret zone. I don't think
It's okay.
anyone's...
We're not even paying attention. It's
That's
fine.
good. Because it flew around half the board.
We're just fish.
That's exactly what free time will be, though. It would just be... It's an option to just goof around, really, if you want.
Do the worm.
Wait, I have to emote. I have to make a correct... No! Stay in the wall!
Why is this so entertaining?
Because...
Like we're literally just playing with toys.
That's probably why children do it so much. Because it's entertaining.
Okay, that's a little... That's way off... Okay, this is just... That is so off-center, I need to fix this. It wasn't even... The javelin wasn't even in her. It was like a foot off.
Yeah, what kind of crime scene is this? What are you trying to run?
It was just like, you know, those magician
I'll
tricks,
have
so it's
you
like,
know
"Aw."
they were having a actual heartbeat when they were on this table. What kind of crime scene is this?
Oh shit. Actually, I don't want to hide them in there. I went to hide the characters just in a random secret zone, and then I was like, oh shit.
This crime scene is so unfinished, EA tried to sell it.
See, I'll say this right now because it is something I say a lot. With DLCs, EAs, I don't agree with. But games that only introduce more characters that do not change stats, those are the right kind of DLC. It's just, any customization only DLC is an okay DLC in my book. So all it's doing is
Yeah,
adding more
there's-
customization.
There's a lot to be said for both sides of that.
That is just
Like,
where I stand.
Yeah, I understand. It's just for me personally, like I think it's okay, but stuff like Overwatch where I think they kind of go overboard.
With the cosmetic.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay, but I've kind of lost interest in it.
Overwatch is a game I lost interest, but I was okay with, because you got crates on a constant basis. So you got it? You got a bunch of DLC anyway?
Yeah. I just wish half of the stuff wasn't like sprays.
Oh, that pisses me off. No one wants sprays. Same as like no one wants an icon.
No one wants sprays, but
Experience.
like a
I
box
got
is like
legendary
75%
spray.
sprays.
I was lucky and
Golden experience.
I'm like level 80 in the game and I've only gotten like 3 or 4 sprays.
Well, you must be
That is my
ultimate
luck.
luck.
Yes, that's what my friends call me.
Like
I-
it's okay if you get good pulls and sometimes you get what you want, but
Oh, I don't get
sometimes you just don't.
I don't get what I
Sometimes you
want.
just don't.
I don't get what I want. I get stuff.
How many of it is duplicates?
Duplicates are the best because it just gives you more. To be fair.
Mm.
So eventually I'm gonna
And
fix
now
this.
they've got a hamster.
Oh, I thought you guys spawned in a hamster. I'm like, okay, I don't. None of you can spawn objects. How did this happen?
There's not
No.
even I don't even have a hamster in my saved objects, but now I'm gonna get one.
I do.
You have a hamster.
I have 700 figures. Just for
You
D&D.
didn't save all of them, did you?
Yeah, it's saved in a pouch. In like 7 different pouches.
Wow.
So I can just pull them out whenever I need them. I used the DM.
And you've got a hamster somewhere in there?
Yeah. It's not full of detail to be
Well-
fair. It's one color.
Well, show us.
I have to find it now. Where is it?
Death by giant mutant hamster.
It's not a mutant hamster. I think it's just a hamster. I also have a butterfly.
Death by hamster in a mech suit.
At least I think I have it.
By
saved.
Gundam.
It might just be on saved onto my GM.
Here's what I don't get. Like, do you remember in Team Fortress 2 back years and years ago, there was like that fake update that put a dog in the game?
Yeah.
And Valve was like, we don't know if we want to put a dog in the game because people would be shooting a dog. But then Overwatch, you can just shoot a hamster right between the eyes.
Don't worry, League of Legends had a thing like that. They made a skin too dog-like, and were about to get sued
So
unless they
they-
changed it. Well, to be fair,
Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't
To
know
be
about
fair,
getting sued. I just
when
wouldn't
this
want to
ki-
shoot a dog.
when
is
this
the
character
thing.
died, it exploded and the carnage went everywhere.
I believe that was the main argument against the scout cosmetic as well. That was just a wiener dog on his back.
Yeah, I remember this being like a thing. But in
No
Overwatch, it's like he
spy
has a
could
taunt
ever-
where he pops out of his little hamster ball, and you can just snipe him out of the air, like right between his eyes.
Oh god.
Yeah, like he doesn't like eject out and like escape or anything. He pops out and he's fucking dead.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
How does the hamster die if they are in the ball form all the time, where they can't actually be shot in their hamster fleshy bits?
I mean, what I would have done is just made him like pop out with a rocket pack and fly away.
Like Titanfall. That
I
far
agree.
away.
Yeah.
Titanfall 1 was the best game ever.
Or have
But,
the
like, I
hamster
guess-
scurry back to spawn, and that denotes their respawn timer.
I guess the machine just gets destroyed and he gets knocked out. I don't know. Hey, is this crime scene almost done, or what's going on here?
I believe they got distracted by the hamster.
Uh,
Sunday, do you want me to get up to make sure you're up?
A good a reason to be distracted as any.
I know. I just know how panicky you are.
I'm all tipsy. Ah,
Do you want me to move on to the next stage? Or are you guys having fun
yeah.
spit, throwing stuff at each other?
They're mostly just throwing themselves on the table.
Just finishing. Just in the middle of something. So afternoon phase will again be another phase where everyone meets in here. This is, it's like all the games. This is the central meeting spot.
Okay.
You get to see who decided to show up. You know what? No.
Oh, but you don't have to.
You don't have to. You have actions. You might be busy cleaning up, per se, if you modded someone the last.
Cleaning your hands is what you were gonna say.
Cleaning up. Also, I don't think this spot's saved. Yeah, I'm gonna.
I swore I turned off the grid. Did it? Turned back.
Actually, You know what? I'm just keeping that as that. Oh, I forgot I still had you. Yeah, I'm just gonna move you there. You know, I'm just gonna move these suspicious. Let's just move these 4 suspicious people right there.
Yes, all of them shoved into the bathroom.
Yes. Well, I kept throwing them into the other one, but I realized I can't see into that one, and I don't want to be able to see into that one. So these are all the non-players that showed up to your afternoon period. Everyone else skipped. And I grabbed the right character. So this would usually be a good 3 or 4 minute discussion, depending on what amount of time you guys want.
Uh-huh.
If you guys want more time, I add more time. That's really what it's gonna be.
It's pretty much whenever everybody's ready.
Yeah.
Unless it goes on way too long, I guess.
Like, it goes on to like 10 minutes, it might be okay. We can save some of this for tomorrow, you know. There's still more time.
Monokuma might show up and shout, "Why are you talking so long?"
No, you guys just might get very sleepy.
Oh, we should probably put a Monokuma in here somewhere, too.
What, like this one?
Yeah, like that one.
Also, I realized I don't have auto raise on it yet.
He's a little too big, though.
Oh, I scared him up a little. There we go.
Yeah, there
That's
we
better.
go.
That's the size you could choke slam him appropriately.
Look, he can't die. He doesn't have a death emote. Can't die.
And then Mondo punts him in the atmosphere.
And then Mondo blows up. Because that's how it goes.
And then Mondo
Okay.
throws him 15 more times.
So let's say that we're all done. What do we do then?
Then everyone would get to go back to the, well, the dorms. You know, through this...
This isn't
through the-
free time. This is...
Yeah, after afternoon it would go back to night phase.
Okay, this is night. So if I knew where my room was, I could...
The dorm entrance...
Well, I don't have to go to my room, right? I could do something at night.
You could do something at night. Does anyone just want to go to their dorms?
I'll go to my dorm. I probably can't go in there, but I'll go there.
Well, the dorms are separate than the secret rooms. The
Think
dorms...
remember?
I had a green thing that said to dorms.
Think I remember it being over this away. Hey, during the explanations.
Oh, I remember.
And
yeah.
that's what you would see, by the
And
way,
then
if you
it's-
missed it.
We just...
Bing, ba-ding,
just go
a
to the
body
bar.
has been discovered. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I haven't added any
Oh,
music.
I missed it. Oh.
Why can't I stand up?
You guys can see all of it, right? I hope it shouldn't be in any secret area.
Yeah, we can see it. Yeah.
Okay, good. Ow, oh, it came out.
It's fine. We get the idea. Damn. Impaled with a quarterstaff.
I had to use the quarterstaff because I lost the javelin. I'll find it. I'll spend time looking for it after.
Damn, right through the stomach.
Right into the war, too. Like, that's... Half the quarterstaff is in the war, to clarify.
She should be raised up too.
Do not
Like,
mind the
up on
dog.
ground. Yeah, now that's brutal.
There.
That's how I have it. It's not a... It's not... Oh, actually, you know, it's pretty close to the center. I'm okay with that. But see, that's how the victim could be found. If just so happens you guys would have to walk through the area.
And I need a BRB, so
Okay.
I guess Toko's gonna pass out from blood.
So as you guys could see from the photo, there's some blood on the wall. There's some blood leading up the stairs.
Which would be to the dorms.
Yes. And I forgot to emote it
Okay.
before I put her up, but if I try to emote, it's just gonna unlock.
It's okay, she's fine with it.
The same emote I have as in the photo.
This is fine.
And I will be putting blood, so you know there'll be more blood. I'll have some more details. This was just a show. Someone murdered her in the middle of the day.
So now what do we do?
Well, I'm just gathering all the other people.
Oh, okay. They all just come.
Well, I was making it so you couldn't tell who I put out of the bathroom if you forgot.
Oh, I wasn't even. I'm not even paying attention.
I was just doing that 'cause I don't know. I was being. I scooped them all up and I shook them a lot. And they actually mixed quite well. So, this would be when, of course, everyone would have a chance to, well, look around for clues. The crime scene is an option. You know, to try to find more details about. Other than the very little information I feel I gave with the Monokuma file, because that's the nature of them.
Right.
And just I might have copied the first try of Danganronpa 1 for a lot of it. I used the same sentence for a few of them.
Well, it says here that
Sorry, back.
oh, there's nothing about blood going to the dorms though.
That was if there was more people, I would have left that to more of a time investigation since there's only 4 people, and I was just adding that.
Oh, we would have found that then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was adding a little bit of detail because there was less people at the time.
Okay.
be
So then, if we know that there's blood going to the dorms, can I investigate that?
Yes, you could. I would like everyone to declare what they would like to do, so I can go through them one at a time. Because it just
Okay,
makes
that's what I'm
everything easier.
doing.
Next upon the list, either Maki or Kyoko.
I lick the blood off of the body, because that's what Kyoko does.
What are you trying to gain by licking the blood?
I don't know, that's just what she does.
You don't even know why she does that? Come on.
I forgot why, I know she explained it.
It's pretty obvious,
Oh.
actually, if you just think about it.
What do you think?
Isn't it like she tries to figure out, like, what they were eating or something like that?
Temperature, state of the blood, how long
Yeah,
since the
that
blood has
stuff.
been
There you go.
spilled, possibly
That's good.
blood type.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
stuff.
You look, because the body gives off temperature, but after they die, they don't. So you're trying to find important information, not just to lick the blood.
And no, dude, I just lick the blood, I lick the blood.
Maki, what would you like to do? Because I'm taking everyone's actions one at a time, of course.
I think I'm going to go with Chihiro to investigate the farms.
That's fair. And I know Toko was away for a second. So to declare, these 2 people decided we'll volunteer to watch over the body. Because of course you want people to do that.
Yeah,
Makoto ran
and we
away
don't
like a
exactly
scared
have
bitch.
a Sakura and Hina.
Makoto ran away like a bitch.
Or a Sakura and Mondo.
To be fair, I would need somebody with me because I'd be pretty freaked out.
Yeah, that's why Maki's going with you. I think that's what they... Kokichi's just gonna do his own thing. Just following the characters.
He's just gonna be Kokichi.
Exactly. McCann's gonna help by looking over the body, because that's what McCann would do. Tero's just gonna shout insults at everyone.
Terra is going to be useless.
Like always.
Let's see. She's gonna go around taking photos, see if she can find anything just through the hallways, in general. Toko's still away. Makoto's gonna help her. And then Toko's AFK in a second, so that I'll let them
No, I
decide
said I
after.
came back.
Oh, you came back? What would you like
And
to
did you catch what I said to explain the AFKness?
do? You passed out with blood, yes. Because of the
Yes.
set of blood. Okay.
So, but does that mean you still don't want to do something, or?
I don't think people who are passed out rather suddenly wake up to investigate dead bodies.
I don't know, Tero might wake you up.
Oh God!
Oh god!
And yes, I chose that emote.
Dangagit.
By the way, I love his eyes are just squiggly lines. But yes, we'll continue.
Hello, person.
Hi, sorry, I missed it. I was I thought I didn't know what you guys were doing.
We were just
We're
going through a
just like
test.
going through stuff. It's like a practice.
I was
Okay,
doing
I'll
a
be there in a
practice
second.
day. Okay.
What's the server name?
Whoever.
I did Dangan
What is the server
Tabletop,
name?
if I'm correct. In the
We're
past,
also recording it, so if you miss stuff, you can watch it.
Stupid grid. Just fall over.
oh, I can do that. I can do that.
I don't have flick permission.
What's the password? Usual?
No.
It's actually capital N-O, capital P password.
I know.
No password.
Sorry about that. The password is no password, capital N, capital P, no space. Because I am not creative, so I just use something random.
It's better than password. I've seen
There's
some
something
servers
to
with that.
making passwords that are obtuse as frick to communicate.
Well, every other time I'd used a password, I'm like, wait, no, this could be spoiler related. This could be spoil. I don't want to spoil anything, so I just went with that. I almost changed it to just magic, but I wasn't going that far yet. And when you load you down to your seat, because you had said, yeah, you said, yeah, you had said, this was the person you had asked. I can go through the abilities later if you want. Right now, it's not really useful abilities. It's just a test. I had just gone through morning, pretty much all the phases. It's just body investigation time. Kaede was stabbed with a quarter, with what I said was a quarter staff, but I had to use a javelin prop into the wall, not touching the ground.
Kyoko, the person playing Kyoko decided to lick blood without realizing why Kyoko does that.
And Chiro and Maki are gonna go investigate the domes for any more evidence.
And Toko, of course, passed out. And mannequins decided to protect the crime scene.
You don't know, maybe they're really buff. They could be buff
Yes,
mannequins.
very extremely buff mannequins.
It's not like I already chose who both the mannequins are already.
Sakura
So I'm
stands
noticing-
Sakura stands no chance against the mannequins.
I'm noticing one thing. There's one thing that says to dorms, which is explanatory, but then there's to warehouse.
I was using that as a general thing. You know how all the Danganronpas have that one place that just has general items?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say it's down this way as well. Say the domes are to the right and the warehouse is to the left or something.
Oh, so I guess it's a place that you go if you want to just have a chance of finding something.
Yeah, just general items, you know, what you'd want.
Okay.
Something you'd want for motors, you know.
Or something you'd want to, like, not be so soul-crushingly bored.
You know, you could find something like a quarterstaff there. Or a javelin.
I see. So if this was me, I would have said, "Hey, I want to go to the warehouse and get a quarterstaff," and then privately,
Yeah.
and then you'd say, "Okay, go to the warehouse and get it."
Yeah, or I would say, you know, if you ask for an item and it's not, I would say it's not in there, then I would say that, you know, it's that specific item is not in the warehouse. It might be somewhere else within the school, but not in the warehouse.
Okay.
And before you ask, yes, Kaede is dead, not...
I mean, she
So,
speared
so
through
I
the
have some
wall. I would
questions about
assume
my
so.
starting gear. Why am I wearing a bulletproof vest if it's already been compromised?
because I wasn't just giving... I don't know. It was kind of the joke item I added to everyone. Everyone has a joke item.
some jokes are funnier than others, evidently.
Well, I'll be honest. I don't know a whole lot about Makuro. I only know very little
Neither does Spike Chunsoft.
because I've only read mode about half of Dangan Zero, and other than that, there's not a lot about her. So I was giving it more of the soldier vibe than the specific character vibe. I can read over your abilities and change them a little bit if you know a bit more about it, and I can change it to more whole. That's why I was
What does it mean, like, always wins hand-to-hand combat? What does that exactly mean?
Again, I'll go through and explain a lot of the abilities in. You just get if you can see them, if they're not sneaking up on you and someone tries to hand-to-hand combat you're gonna win.
Also, some of that stuff on the card is secret.
Yeah.
Though it's rather obvious that it's stupid to fight the
I would
soldier
say it's
specialist.
stupid to fight the soldier. Yeah.
But right now we're not for the test. We're not really using abilities as the motor wasn't one of you guys. I'm just saying that right now. This is just a test, of course. I wasn't gonna force anyone to be the blackened in the test. Wanted everyone to get a chance to see how it would go like.
So we've all decided what we're gonna do. So what do we do?
Okay, so I guess I'll start with Q because she's at the spot without moving. You can roll your d20 to see what you can find out through what you chose. And remember, I can't see the result because I have changed myself to white, so I cannot give away stuff. And just tell me what it is through the chat. Just sending them some information. So Chihiro and Maki were heading to the dorms, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
So you do notice a slight blood trail going through them. And they lead to what I'm gonna say is this person's room. Blue mannequin.
Blue mannequin. So would that just be the blue square? Or no, that's Mahiru's room.
Yeah,
You're just saying it's that character.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's that character's room the blood trail leads to.
Okay.
The rooms adjacent because the rooms are just placed, they were in between Mahiru and Tero to say. So one side's room is Tero, the other is Mahiru.
Do I roll anything?
If you're looking for something. That was just an obvious blood trail you were following from.
Okay, that was obvious. I think that I would like to investigate. I can't get into the dorm, can I?
You can try to pick the lock, which has kind of 3 stages. You get high, you get in. If you get medium, you don't get in, but you don't make any noise or anything. And if you get really low, you don't get in, and you're being obvious about it.
Well, I'm not trying to be sneaky about it because if the blood trail's going into the room, it's probably a good idea that we get in there. So I guess I just roll my dice. 20.
Yep. And let me just set it down to there.
Okay, and then I just message you what I got.
Yeah. Only have that part in because. You couldn't seem to get the door unlocked. Maki can try though if she would like.
I would ask if it was a good idea first, and if she agrees, then maybe we should.
I think that it would be a good idea.
I'm just moving you up. like you're off there.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, they'll lock it onto that. That's what's on. So if you'd like to, you can attempt to roll to pick the door as well. Because Shiro didn't seem to be able to get through the door.
I'm going to attempt to.
And just send me what you got on the D20 because I can't see into the secret areas because I don't want to give away your card abilities. Since I am recording this at the time, and it will be posted sooner rather than later. And the door was unlocked.
Wow. Good job.
Yes.
Thanks.
What seems to be in the room will come around in the next set of investigation. Because I'm going to ask if Tim
Okay.
God would like to look for any evidence anywhere. Because I know you jumped away from it.
So what's going on? Togo's dead.
Okay, I'll
No.
explain what everyone's going through because you did journal it. Toko is doing a passed out with because of the blood thin. Kamaru is impaled on the wall and there's blood on the wall and some leading up the stairs to the domes. Teo is sounding sexual insults at Kyoko and McCann as well as the pink mannequin. The blue mannequin's helping watch over the body in case anything happens. Monokuma's just standing watching. Mahiro is going around the hallway seeing if she can find anything. Kokichi's being Kokichi. And oh, and Makoto just ran away because he didn't know what to do.
Okay. So where's the blood trail that person was looking at?
It goes upwards to the student domes. That's where Chihiro and Maki went towards.
What's the person impaled with?
It's supposed to be a javelin. It does say quarterstaff. I couldn't find the figure. I don't know where it went, so I just quickly threw a quarterstaff through them.
But is it still a javelin?
It is still a javelin.
Okay.
Okay, it got renamed.
I guess I'll maybe search like the gym to see if I can figure out where they took that javelin from.
Okay.
We can't make suggestions, can we?
You could, because you guys are a group. It's a group effort, you know.
Okay. Maybe you could take the javelin out to see if it's like super heavy or something.
All right. I'll walk over then and I'll
I'll just move some people out of the way. That's already gone.
take the javelin out.
Let's. You're a pretty strong person, so it's probably. You can. Yeah, I'll do a roll for that because it is halfway through. Half of it's in the wall. And you just have to send. I hope you can see it actually. Oh no, you can't see
I rolled
yours.
an 8.
Okay. You're a strong person, so yeah, you got it out of the wall. Let me just unlock. Okay. Did I unlock the javelin? Nope. Javelin. You got the javelin. And Kaede's still dead.
So
I would
does it
imagine
feel like
so.
it's something that's was crafted from something? Like somebody just took a stick or something and sharpened it, or is it like an actual like manufactured?
It's an
Javelin.
actual manufactured javelin, and the part that was in the wall, there's a little bit of writing that's a little bit scratched after it came out of the wall. That says, God, what's the company name? Made by Spanko.
Okay, it's not like particularly heavy or anything. There's nothing strange about it. It's just a regular javelin.
Just a regular old javelin.
I guess like what you would find in a sports, in a track and field or something.
Yeah. Or a storage facility of sorts.
Yeah, I don't think you were here for this, but like this blue tile here, apparently it goes to the warehouse. And if you want to find something, like there's a chance it'll be in the warehouse. So it probably came from the warehouse. Maybe.
I can neither confirm or deny anything.
All right, maybe I'll head off to the warehouse then, and try to find where they got it from.
My question is there a chance that it didn't come from the warehouse?
Is that for me?
Yeah.
There is a
Like, in other
chance.
words, does stuff have to come from the warehouse, or can it be on the board?
Some people have stuff in their rooms to use for
Okay.
such a thing. But always remember, this is just a trial run.
Yeah. I think, is that like the first
Yeah.
investigation action? Does everybody just go again now?
Yeah. I'm just knocking down Coyote.
Okay.
McCann's looking over the body now. So yeah, I'll start
Well,
declare.
since we're in that room, I guess we investigate the room.
Which, it's I'll just say all the rooms are set up like Dank and Wampa 1 rooms. If you get what I mean by that.
Yeah.
I can picture it.
That's why I chose those. It's easier to picture. So there's blood on the bed, by the way. Pretty obvious amount of blood.
I'm gonna look on the bed to see if there's a big hole on the bed to signify that maybe somebody was stabbed in the bed.
I'll just yeah, have you roll for that one to see how much information you might get off of that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say what it is.
Yeah, it's probably easier. Especially since we know none of you guys are necessarily the Blackened for this test.
I rolled 19.
Okay, so you're gonna get quite a bit of information off this. So you will find there's quite a few hairs off of Coyote. Like the whole hairs over the bed, if you know what I mean.
Like it was torn out or something.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of black hairs on it. Long black hair.
So there's signs of a struggle, but there's no hole.
There's no hole, no javelin hole per se. There is no sheets to the bed though.
The bed doesn't have sheets.
No, the sheets are gone.
Well, I'll Well, none of us is the Blackened, so I'll share it with I'll share this information with Maki.
You do so? Would Maki like to do anything
Yeah.
since she's in the same room and it's easier to do both of those at the same time?
So, is there anywhere else that's suspicious in the room?
Well, in the room, it does have a bathroom similar to Danganronpa 1.
I will investigate that said bathroom.
Inside of there is
Yes.
oh god, what? Looks at no card quickly. There's actually blood against the wall, very little bit. Looks more like a defensive wound, like blood splatter that would be from defensive instead of an offensive attack. If you know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
Okay. And it seems like the toilet is clogged.
Well. I'm going to investigate the toilet to see what it's clogged with.
How are you doing, said then? Like you're just looking down the back, or you're trying to reach your arm down to find something?
I'm just going to look in.
Into the back of it?
Yes.
You find some bed sheets.
So they were attacked on the bed, and then for some reason they flushed the sheets. We should probably take the sheets out to make sure that there's nothing in the sheets.
That's a good
But
idea.
I guess we can't do that right now.
Yeah, I'll have you guys get ready for that for the next set of investigation. So one of the other three can choose to do something. Speak up if you'd like to do anything.
It might be easier to just like ask.
Toko, would you like to get up now?
I kind of just rolled the d6 to see how long.
You don't
Oh,
have
and I got a 3, so I figured losing 3 actions is appropriate.
if that's what you would wish to do. Just move these people around like they're doing stuff. Kyoko, would you like to do anything? 'Cause you went first last round, so you know, waiting. Kyoko,
Yeah.
what would you like to do for some investigations?
Um. I'm not
You've
sure.
already licked the blood.
You only get one chance at that.
Damn it.
You can't just keep doing it. You make Monokuma
You're gonna
mad.
get sick.
There's a
It's
point
not
when
an
you just start
addiction.
seeming like a vampire.
Um.
The body's on the floor now, of course.
Uh.
If you can't decide, maybe pass it to somebody else and then.
Yeah, I don't know.
Timuro Mako.
So has anyone actually examined the body yet? Other than just to see that it had a giant javelin stuck on it?
No.
I don't think anybody's examined it in detail yet.
Alright, so I'll take a look at the body. Try to figure out like how strong somebody would have to be to pin them to the wall with a javelin.
Okay. From the front side, actually, you know what, I'll roll for how much information I'm gonna give, just to have it a little bit of a... She's gotta roll the d20.
Okay, let me see. Where is it? Here we go. It's a 6.
Okay, for this round, I'll give you just a little bit. This is something you could repeatedly do, but like in the blood is not, to clarify.
Damn it.
So, it seems from the front, it was... Seems like the front... From what you would think would be the front, like where you guys viewed it from, where the javelin was. It seems like that's the end the javelin came out of.
So what you're saying is they were stabbed from behind, not from the front, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
And that's...
Is there anything else obvious on the body? Like there's no like other wounds or anything like that? It's just the javelin.
There's a small wound on the back. It's kind of from a knife.
Oh, where on the back is it?
Just below the neck.
Okay, so it's entirely possible they died from that.
And that's all the information you found from that. There might be more, there might not be.
How's about it, Kyoko?
You got any idea?
Did we find anything super big in, or did we get into the room that led to the blood yet, or?
Those two have.
Those two have? Okay, can I inspect the javelin for, I don't know.
Well, some...
I already did.
Oh, okay then.
yeah, I was...
Well, you could inspect it for something else,
I
maybe.
was
if you have something
distracted.
specific you're thinking of, you could look into it.
I'm not sure.
Or you could just roll it, depending on how you could find information.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'm really distracted right now, I'm sorry.
Well, Why don't you just roll a d20 and maybe the GM will give you some extra
Yeah,
info.
I'll just investigate for anything.
Roll the d20, and then you can just say it out loud because we know.
I just got a natural 20.
Okay, that's okay. So let's see. The best thing I can say is the blade end that was jabbed into the wall is still sharp.
Okay.
Like, it's still razor sharp. It hasn't been done at all. And there's not a lot of scratch marks on it as well.
So does that mean that the murder weapon was something else then?
I'm not here to tell you what it means. I'm just here to give you information.
I'm just gonna. That's what I'm assuming. Then.
Wow, normally fighting walls is the first thing that blunts a weapon.
Well, yeah, having it shoved through the wall would at least scratch it.
Is that
Is that all
Yeah.
for the second turn?
I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah. That's all I can.
How many
think of.
sets are there?
Until I feel that enough information has been gathered to do a trial.
Okay.
Okay.
Or until the whole group just says, I think we've got it all.
Then I think I'd like to ask Maki to go first to see if maybe there's something inside the sheet. Maybe we can pull it out and look.
Okay.
You'd like to pull out the sheets?
Yes.
Are you laying them out, or are you just trying to find if there's something in it?
I think we should. Hira, what do you think?
Well, if we're going to be thorough, maybe we should just remove the whole thing and lay it out, and then if there's something in it, it'll come out anyway.
Okay. I guess we're going to lay it out.
Okay, so when you lay it out, this is something I would usually have a photo for, but I just, it was just a test. So, but when you lay it out, you do see a kind of like a knife slash through it. As if it was used as a defensive weapon.
Hang
Not defensive
on.
weapon, a defensive object.
So, was the... well, first of all, how many holes are there? Is it just one?
There's one slash and one stab.
And what was used defensively?
It seems like the slash was from it being held up. If you get
So
what that
somebody
makes
was holding the sheet up?
sense. It's what the wound... It looks like what it would have been. That's that English.
Oh, I get it. I think I understand. I think I understand what might have happened.
And there's a little bit of black cloth.
But there's no knife?
No, there was no knife. There was some black and white clothing. Very little bit like someone was torn off.
It's black and white?
Black with some white.
Is it checkerboard?
Let me double check. So yeah, I always have to double check because I have the card up, face up. No, it is not checkerboarded.
Well, that was Maki's turn. I think she found some good information. Well, we've inspected the sheet, and there was no knife. I guess I will take a second look in the toilet to see if maybe there's anything else in there.
Into the back of it?
Well, has anybody looked in, like, the actual toilet part? Like, the front part?
No.
I'll look in the front part.
In the bowl itself, there doesn't seem to be that much.
Well,
The water level
what
is
is-
normal. There's just...
So there's nothing in the front part.
Well, it's not that. Something that you would expect to be in a toilet is in there.
Oh. Uh. Okay. Is it too late to look in the back part again?
You can look in the back part again
Okay. Do I guess I roll a d20?
if you're looking for anything in there.
I want to see if there's a knife in there. I got a 16.
From what you can see, there is no knife in there.
Okay. I guess that we're done with the toilet.
Yeah.
I've had enough of toilet time.
Just no more.
They didn't even flush. Well, I mean, I guess maybe they were killed. Can I flush it?
You can.
Can I just flush it?
Yes, that's what I said.
I
You
want to.
definitely can.
I flushed the toilet.
And it flushes. It goes through and through and it flushes.
Okay. Okay, good.
You are very
You should get a
bemused by the
sanity
workings
bonus
of
for
plumbing.
that.
Everything's there for a reason.
Very bemused by the workings of plumbing.
And Toko, you said that was 3 rounds you were down?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just
So-
double checking. So, Mako, do you have anything you would like to do?
Yeah. Let me check the body again and see if there's anything on them, like anything they were carrying or
Okay.
things like that. That's a 14.
So, carrying per se was not a lot. Their keycard is gone. If that, the keycard's not on them. All they have on them in their backpack is, oh god, what was it? Let me go check the notes again. All that's in there is a deck of playing cards, as well as a handle to some sort of weapon.
Can I tell what kind of weapon?
I'd say the ultimate soldier could.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. That's why.
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it's a handle to a knife.
Okay.
I was gonna think of something more clever, but yeah, it's just a handle to the knife. To a knife. No blade, just the handle.
That's weird.
Anything else to do with the body at the same time?
No, not really.
Kyoko?
No, I don't have anything.
You don't have anything you'd like to do? Any areas you'd like to go and inspect?
I mean,
Why don't you take a look inside the hole?
yeah, I'll check the hole.
Okay. Just roll a d20.
Alright.
I want to make sure I'm saying this one right.
That is a 3. My rolls are just up and down now.
Okay, what I'll give you is, the hole goes... Since you did investigate the quarterstaff, the javelin, sorry, before, I will say the hole is deeper than the javelin was. As well as it's not pointed at the end. It's flat.
No. Don't.
Okay
That's
then.
black.
I think that's everybody.
Am I able to go check the warehouse for just any missing items? I don't know what's in there, but
I can have you there for next round.
okay, I'll do that.
And Toko's still sleeping, so that's the end of that round. I think this time we'll start with Toko because they decided to skip the first 3 rounds for themselves. Give them a shot to do something.
Yeah, I suppose the first instinct would be to the place that probably doesn't have blood, which would be the warehouse.
So you'll be heading to the warehouse. I'll take you and Kyoko there because Groups of people is easier to walk in than doing the group at one at a time.
Yeah, I would maybe put another extra little green square out here and another extra blue square out here.
I think I might have those teleport to an area on the other side by the gym, and just call them warehouse, just a box that says warehouse and dorms.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, that's what this is for. It's to find what needs to be put in. So in the warehouse, what are you two looking for?
Is the warehouse like organized into like specific things? Like, are there um like
The sorting
like
system.
like one thing is all over here, and then another thing is just like sorted right next to that.
It's
Is
not
it
sorted, but everything's kept neatly, if that helps.
okay?
So everything's neat
Um,
along the rows, but they're not labeled like a grocery store.
Okay. Am I able to check for something possibly missing in there?
Or boxes that have been opened previously?
Yeah. Each of you roll
Yeah.
for which one you're looking for. Toko's looking for boxes open previously, and Kyoko's looking for something missing.
I got an 11.
12.
Okay, so I'll start with the missing stuff. It looks like, along the same aisle, there's, of course, a javelin missing off the rack.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like 2 thins of rebar, that's the word, are missing.
Okay.
As well as a set of knives. And for Toko, the box opened. The box is open. Oh god, what are they? Okay. Extra spare clothes. Like there's a set of spare clothes. Of spare black jackets. With some white on them. It looks like that's been opened and some have been taken out. As well as, oh god, what is it? It looks in here. As well as a deck of playing cards. It also looks like there's a blade. Just in there, a knife blade. In one of the clothing boxes.
Oh, okay.
One of these
How-
things that make
How
you
easily
lose.
broken is this wall right here? Like, what's it made out of?
Paper mache.
Alrighty then, that explains. Alright.
No, it's
Wow, what an ironclad prison we're in made of paper mache.
no, it's made of you know, normal house walls. That's what it's made of. I forget.
Okay.
Drywall?
Yeah, drywall. That's it.
Alright.
Wow, what a solid prison made of drywall. Teenage boys punch through that stuff.
Whoa.
Only when they get mad. At the video game.
Yeah.
The only math that I've ever done is thrown an Xbox controller down a hallway, bounced off the wall, and landed in my kitchen. It broke.
That because of course it did.
I'll go with the 2 people in the room. Is there anything else you'd like to look at in the room?
Not that I can think of right now.
Oh, were you talking about us?
Yeah, Maki and Shira. Anything else you'd like to look at for in the room?
Hmm. What do you think? Is there anything else for us to do here?
I don't think so.
I think we have enough evidence that, let's see. I will go out and take a second look at the hole.
At the hole?
Yeah.
Give me a roll.
$18.
You could tell. Okay, you don't know that part. Okay. Are you guys just sharing information between everyone? In general? Okay.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm not keeping anything secret.
I had to make sure, of course. It looks like someone stabbed the wall with rebar before inserting the javelin.
Alright.
If you guys know what that is, I hope so.
Yeah, it's just a long like metal pole, isn't it?
It's like a blunt pole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rugged. You also see rugged lines through it, of course.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I think we know how they got killed, but I don't. What do we have towards putting it onto somebody?
Yeah, we have a bunch of stuff, but nobody to pin this on.
Yeah. I mean, it was in the blue guy's. Like, the blood trail did go to the blue guy's room. So, he's the biggest suspect at the moment, I think.
Do you have anything, Rocky?
No, I don't.
Okay, are you moving your figure? That's what I was making sure.
I'm just moving the figure.
Okay. Makuro, do you have anything you'd like to do? while you look?
No, not really. I'd show everyone the knife handle if I haven't already. Actually, I can try it on the blade they found to see if it fits.
Yeah.
I thought we just found a sheath thing.
Well, no, you found,
The
like,
blade.
yeah, you found the
blade
blade and you found
Covered in
the...
black clothes that all seem freshly washed.
Yeah, that's a bit prudent to bring back to the others.
Mm-hmm.
I will say there's a room you guys have not checked. That I have left open to everyone, if you can tell.
This is the one right here.
I changed the color so you guys can see it. Not see it, but
Oh,
it's the only other ones with
Where
the
is
white.
it?
It's the only other ones with the white tinting.
Oh,
right here?
it's this one here.
How do we get to this one?
The only other one I have with the white tint is over here.
Oh, bathrooms.
Yeah.
Well,
was
I
about
guess
to
we
bring
should
that up.
look at those.
Or at least those of us with permission to the proper ones.
Yeah. I can go check out the girls one.
And as I said, the secrets of everything does not apply for this test.
Makes sense to check the one that most people of the schools can actually access.
Yeah. And if there's nothing suspicious, we've confirmed it is a male.
Or rather, if we find something suspicious in the male one.
Okay, something didn't
Yeah.
save in there, I will say. So the toilet bowl is not there, but there's supposed to be one. And it is a one person at a time thing. That is a strict rule said by Monokuma on this TV. It's only one
Okay.
person at a time.
Is that alleviated by investigation purposes?
Not for this one.
Alright.
Jai.
Who would like to go in first?
I'll go in first, I guess. Since I'm like right next to the door.
Oh,
Go door.
I see.
Okay.
Okay, I can't even see in there anymore to be fair, so I'm just gonna message you what is in there. Some stuff got deleted out there, but the rest.
Alright.
I'm just typing it out so you can.
Yeah.
Oh god, what's it called again? There you go.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
One person at a time thing in the bathrooms is a surprising display of forced trust.
I mean, I get we could have multiple, or not multiple people going at once, but like, yeah. Is that just in the bathroom as a whole, or did you just
I gave you a
send?
set of everything that's in the bathroom. The
Okay.
first part is on the counter. Again, which for some reason didn't save last time, but the counter and the shower is right there, and the counters are all on this.
Okay.
That should give
So
you.
what's
That's probably.
behind right here?
This is where the
What's?
toilet's supposed to be. It just didn't
Oh,
save.
okay.
I'll show you what it looks like on the other side. That's what the toilet should look like.
Okay.
Ah, it just deleted. Okay, that's what the bathroom's supposed to look with the shower there and counter all on here.
Looks
But
like he's got sand in it.
it's porridge.
Alright.
Up,
Can
up.
I check in
Someone's
this
character thing is
toilet?
gone.
I'm gonna check in this toilet.
Teal zone is gone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you. Oh, I'm not looking though.
Where's Teal?
Makoto. Next
Makoto's zone
next
got
to green blue.
disappeared.
Oh,
Naegi's privacy is being violated.
there we go.
I'm not looking. I didn't look.
I looked over. It's like I don't know why 2 had killed itself there. Then it's okay.
Alright.
I quickly deleted both of them. I will change the key. Oh, that's not even on center. Just throw something quick up there. There we go. Very quick. I should also
Okay.
change the color actually. Teal. Okay. I thought you were saying Makoto itself. I'm like, wait, he's standing. He's
No.
watching you guys.
No, we were referring to Makoto's zone. Makoto's room thing.
The Makoto zone.
And I'm guessing each one of you would be going into the bathroom that's able.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just send the
Right.
same message that.
Cameron, it's time to get off. Come with your car. Okay.
I sent it to you already. This one's.
Who's missing a bunch of hair?
And everyone who can go. I've sent the information to everyone. Tim, are you also going in there?
Oh, sure, why not?
That's not the right message. There we go. Oh, you can't even see that yet. For some reason, it's not in the permissions. Add. Okay, you should be able to see it now. It should be Makoto GM. For some reason, yours wasn't set up right. That is what you do.
Mm.
Almost all the evidence.
This is
has been gone.
uncomfortable. So what did everyone find?
A lot of hair and some clothes.
Yeah, a set of black clothing and a lot of black hair. And I'm suddenly realizing that I don't think a single person actually has long black hair. People have various shades of purple and brown.
I mean, what
Well-
hair do these two people have?
What hair does the blue guy and pink girl have?
Do you want me to review
Yeah.
who they are?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably
So I
be.
don't think we're going into the investigation part, so. It's social. I won't shrink them down, I'm just gonna drop them down.
Right.
Flying back around. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take the blue guy out first.
Okay, that is short blue hair. Dark blue, but blue.
Oh, yeah, then there's Celeste. Alright.
Yeah, okay, yep. There's
So my
actual black
question
hair.
is, was there a reason why they weren't revealed until now?
Well, if there's a proper investigation, no, there wasn't really. I just didn't want to load them up right off the bat because then all the evidence would be obvious. This was more on the point to find the hints of doing a test investigation part,
Okay.
and that was an example of an obvious, or a much more obvious motive.
Okay.
Because they left their hair all over the place and they're the only person with that actual hair color.
Yep.
I mean, just because their hair is there doesn't exactly mean it, but yeah.
I would say we're done investigating.
I don't know about that, because I don't see how Celeste will be able to stick a freaking javelin through somebody and a wall.
I think the
I mean,
like
we
the
already know that the
logical thing to
reroll.
ask is to ask a certain someone why a certain scene was in their room.
Yeah.
I think that's the
Mr.
logical thing.
Nekomaru?
We
Oh
need-
yeah, this was in Nekomaru's room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except there's a lot of Celeste's hair.
Do you want to know why it was in that room?
Yeah.
Because if there was a try, I would have done she moved the nameplates.
Oh.
I guess Timber wasn't there for that part, but I did mention I had based this one around Danganronpa 1. The first
Oh,
photo.
yeah. Alright.
So I had the name swap go on.
Cool.
Every piece of evidence was important to the story.
I see why the person in the first one of one actually did go through and got rid of every single frickin' trace of hair. Because with everyone with such varied hair colors, it's frickin' obvious.
Yep.
So if we actually did the trial, that would have come out.
Yeah.
Okay.
As well as if there was an actual play, I wouldn't have done lawn. I wouldn't have said lawn hair. I would have just said hair was found.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the clues would have been it's a female because of that. But at the same time, it was in his room.
It's a female or someone stole a female ID.
Yeah.
But where's the evidence for that?
Kaede's card is missing.
Exactly.
Yeah, they could have easily taken the victim's ID if it's not found on the body.
And by the way, her ID card was in the garbage can of the room.
Oh, we missed it.
Alright.
Same as the bathroom door locked.
Which room?
Of the room where the blood was found as well as the sheets.
Ah,
If you guys get what that all means.
Yeah. I watched the anime. Only the females' bathrooms are locked or something like that.
yeah, that is kind of a plot point. And it's part of what exonerated hid Lucky Boy over there.
So what now?
Well, that was the test investigation, like we were planning to run through, as well as the test day.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess they just get
Bleh.
punished and then the game continues.
Yeah. Celeste would get.
Burned, which...
And by the way, when you were asking how she could get the rebarb in, it wasn't an immediate thing. It was slowly walked on, and putty was put over it in the meantime.
Oh, okay.
So you guys just...
You mean she sat there next to the wall and just pounded against it until they made a hole?
Yes. I told you it was
That is
easy.
I take it this is an example of someone who didn't put much thought into their murder.
Exactly. They just said, I want to frame this person, and I'm going to kill Kaede.
Oh,
And fake the
okay then.
You know, that would be nice. They killed her with a knife, of course. That was the obvious part.
Yeah.
They faked it with the spear.
I mean, I suppose it's a similarly bladed weapon. And if you... So I suppose people who are actually trying to murder should go into detail so that we actually have meaningful investigations.
Yeah.